Hello my beautiful darlings, I hope you're doing great. Thank you so much for joining me on another video today. I'm very sorry that I have been not too present here on YouTube. I tried to post as much as I could. However, if you guys don't know already, I went through the coronavirus, which really hit me in my face, I must admit. Also due to the worldwide circumstances and everything that's been going on in Ukraine. You guys know that I currently live in Poland, so we are very close to what's happening. Our country and us are working very hard to help the refugees and people that are still in Ukraine. We're making a lot of donations, we're collecting food, we're collecting other very necessary things for the refugees and people who are still there. I am way more active on Instagram these days to give you the latest updates, to give you the links that you can use if you want to help. So if you do not follow me on Instagram yet, please go and follow me, because this is a very important matter and we all have to be united. I never really talk about it, but my ancestors, my family comes from Ukraine, so there is actually Ukrainian blood in me, even though I was born in Poland. So this really breaks my heart, and you know, it's been very emotional for all of us, especially my family and my friends here. You know, we've been very much emotional towards the matter. I'm sure you guys who watch me, if you are still in Ukraine, I know I have a lot of Ukrainian followers. I hope you guys are safe. My heart is with you, and trust me, we are doing here everything that we possibly can to help. So if you guys are far away from the conflict, please do not hesitate to help. There are many ways you can help Ukrainian people, the Ukrainian country, you know. So please follow me on Instagram, because this is the matter that I'm the most active about in there. So yes guys, without further ado, I just want to do something a little bit more cheerful for you, because it's been very stressful times for so many of us. So since this channel is not a news channel, this is a beauty channel and lifestyle channel, I just want to get back to what I usually do, which is showing you the perfumes. And today I would really like you to see what I have for you in terms of beautiful spring fragrances that are affordable. There are not many niche fragrances in here, so they are widely available. They're very feminine, they're just pretty, perfect for spring. Some are very feminine, some are slightly refreshing, so I think everyone will find something you can love and you can purchase, or maybe you already have it. So yes guys, let's just go ahead and jump right in. I hope I didn't ramble too much, but you know, there's so much I would like to say to you. It's just that sometimes when things happen that are completely out of our control, because we are just ordinary people, sometimes the words cannot express what we actually feel. So yes, I just hope everybody is safe. I just hope that everybody is connected and with their families. Yeah guys, it's hard, so I'm just gonna jump into the fragrances to make the mood a little bit more lifted up and happy, and yeah, let's go. So the first fragrance that I have here for you is the one that actually I do not show so much on my channel, because my mom stole it and I actually got it back last weekend because I was at her house. So finally, there it is. This is Dolce Shine from Dolce Gabbana. You know, I adore Dolce Garden, which is like a coconutty Frangipani fragrance, and this one This to me is a aquatic mango tuberose fragrance. It's absolutely beautiful. I actually wish I talked about it more often because it's inexpensive and it smells so absolutely beautiful. Doesn't really match my collection display, but maybe on my colorful shelf it can still find its place, although I love, my mom loves it. So, you know, I would hate for her to be upset that I took it. So we share it. We basically share it because it's that gorgeous. It's super easy to wear. If you want something not too floral, not too sweet, something that is a little bit more refreshing, but it still has those very popular notes that are very, very in at the moment, I think you're gonna adore it. So if you haven't checked it out already, you absolutely have to. The longevity is decent. I often test the fragrances and their longevity not only on myself but also on my loved ones, and whenever my mom wears it and she spends the full day at work in her pharmacy, when she comes back I can still smell it. So that is absolutely fantastic for such a freshie. I highly recommend it. It's so, so nice and perfect for spring and summer that's coming up. So yes. The second one is from Montale, and I think that is the only niche that I have here for you. However, you can find Montale fragrances for a great price online. Sometimes they're very heavily discounted, so I will try to link everything down below with the best price available. This one is Rose Elixir, and I don't think many people talk about it. Mine unfortunately spilled in the suitcase when I was traveling to South Africa and back from South Africa. It just spilled, so that's a bummer. However, I still have some in here. This one is absolutely beautiful, and also it is heavily complimented by my boyfriend whenever I wear it. This basically smells like Miss Dior Cherie that is long discontinued and everybody misses. This to me smells like Miss Dior Cherie but on steroids. There is more strawberry in here. It is just amazing, super feminine, like at no chance this is a scent for a guy. It's just too girly, you know. Of course you can wear whatever you want to wear, but just saying, if you're trying, if you're a guy and you're trying to get into female fragrances, this might be a little bit too much for you. But if you crave Miss Dior Cherie from Dior, obviously, you're gonna adore it. And the longevity on this is phenomenal, like most of Montale's. So I highly, highly recommend it. And again, I haven't shown it to you too much, which is very stupid of me because you guys have to have it. You guys just have to have it, especially for the springtime. So that's that. Next, I'm just gonna get the heavy bottles out of the way. I have two Armani fragrances and they're both from the Si line. However, they're completely different, like completely different. So the first one is the feminine, soft, classy, beautiful everyday scent, which is Fiori. And this one is orange blossom, fluffy vanilla with some florals to it. It is just beautiful. It doesn't really remind me much of the original, very far from it. I know there are voices that it's getting discontinued, so grab your bottle while you can. Again, I will link it below. This to me is absolutely stunning. My mom also likes it, but not on herself because she is not a fan of orange blossom. So maybe if you are like her and you're not the biggest fan of the note, you might have to test it before you get it. Other than that, I think it is a very safe blind buy. So try it out, guys, because it's so beautiful. The longevity is there, the projection's there. It's a little bit softer. It's not like a beast mode fragrance. It's supposed to be, you know, like very cozy, feminine, a little bit closer to the skin of her scent, because people are supposed to get close to you to smell it. However, it still does project and it still lasts very well on me, especially on the clothes. So that is Fiori. Beautiful, beautiful springtime fragrance. Totally signature worthy, just amazing. And the other one is the one that I adore, and that is Passione. And this has a great projection. This one to me has an amazing sillage, amazing longevity. This one is a fruity, pineapple-y bomb. It is so good. It has that slight zinginess, but also some darkness at the same time. So it's composed very versatilely. Versatilely, is that a word? I don't think so, but I just made it up and let's just roll with it, all right? So basically what I'm saying is that it's composed in a way that it's very versatile. You can wear it for a night out. It's gonna project very well, but it's still appropriate for the daytime. It is on the fruitier side. I know there are people who don't like this fragrance. I really don't know why, guys. To me, it's such a safe blind buy. It is so beautiful. It's sweet, but also quite, again, zingy, zesty, refreshing. So I love it. That pineapple in here is out of this world beautiful. I adore this fragrance. So yes, this is Passione by Giorgio Armani. And these two from C line are exquisite for springtime. The other one that I really like is the intense version, but from last year. But that one is a little bit more of a dark fragrance. These two are my definite favorites for being a signature scent and day wear during a little warmer weather, you know? So that is amazing. Okay, next, what do we have next? I think this is the most sophisticated fresh fragrance ever. That is Jour de Hermes. And I was hyping it up so much when I started my channel, and then I just stopped for some reason. I don't know why. Let me tell you one thing about this. It doesn't shine in winter. It doesn't shine in cold weather. Absolutely not. This is a fragrance that you should be wearing in springtime and summertime. This slightly smells, slightly though, like Long Island iced tea drink. Just a little bit, you know. It is green, it is citrusy, and it is white floral. So if that speaks to you, if you want a citrus white floral fragrance that is very posh, very classy and sophisticated, and definite compliment getter, very long lasting, projects well, then you absolutely have to try it out. This is not a fragrance that is popular, so I think that's also why it gives you so many compliments, because it's unique. This is, of course, prepared by Jean-Claude Helena, and it is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. You know, Hermes has their own way of making fragrances, so you definitely do smell it here, but I love it. It's so beautiful, and the bottle is so classy. So I highly recommend you check this one out as well. Next fragrance that I have here for you is, I think, a definite staple for most people, especially for spring, and that is Burberry Her. And this is so nice. So nice, guys. Of course, people compare it to Baccarat Rouge. Like, I think there will be a point that every single fragrance will be either compared to the Lina or Baccarat Rouge, but that's okay. At this point, I don't mind anyway. So yeah, Burberry Her is absolutely fantastic because it's a fresh fragrance, but it lasts so well. From the whole line, I honestly only love the original EDP. I don't really love the others. I'm not the biggest fan of Intense. This one is the best. This one is a strawberry, oak messy, Baccarat Rouge fragrance. What can I say? It's not a dupe by any means. I don't really see it that it would be a dupe, but it's done very beautifully, also by Francis Kurjan. So yeah, you have a great perfumer behind it, and it has great lasting power. It's not expensive because it's Burberry. They don't have too expensive of fragrances. I highly recommend to get it if you don't have it already. Again, this is a staple. This can be your all day everyday fragrance. I wouldn't maybe use it for nights out because it's a little bit like too airy, transparent, flirty, girly, and I personally prefer having something stronger for the nights out. But other than that, I think it's a great all-rounder. It shines in spring, it shines in summer, it projects beautifully. People will give you so many compliments, so I think you absolutely should have it. It's just beautiful, and I love it for its longevity. Not to mention, I adore strawberry note in fragrances, so there you have it. Also, it has some cherry to it, so there's a nice pack of my favorite fruits, you know, so I'm very happy about it. So that is that one. Next, I have a nice fragrance for all my almond lovers, but make it spring appropriate and not too heavy. So this one is Perfect Intense from Marc Jacobs, and this one is floral almondy, like nice burnt almond fragrance. This to me is slightly too floral for my personal taste, because you know, guys, that I'm not the biggest fan of those typical florals. I like having more gourmand touches, but the almond note in here is absolutely divine, and it's definitely a unique fragrance. Definitely. It has good lasting power, good projection. It is everyday friendly. I wouldn't say it's non-offensive, because every fragrance can offend one person at one point, right? But I think it's quite safe. The floral notes are quite similar here to that, you know, staple daisy scent that Marc Jacobs has. So keep that in mind. But mixed with that beautiful burnt almond kind of note, it just transforms this fragrance to a whole nother level. So yes, it is definitely unique enough to have in your collection. I think it's going to be very wearable for spring. It's great for work, for college, wherever you go. Good daytime fragrance. I think you can pull it off for nights out, because you know it has some depth from the almond. But in general, to me, it's a nice, quite fun, but also quite sophisticated fragrance. So it's a lovely one. Lovely one. Marc Jacobs Perfect Intense. Whew, what do we have next? My baby. Here comes my baby. Montblanc Signature. Absolutely beautiful vanilla with some magnolia, and it's quite clean as well. Oh, I love this scent so much. It's inexpensive, guys, so you cannot go wrong with it. The bottle is absolutely beautiful. I think it would even make a great wedding fragrance. It is clean, but also vanilla and also slightly fruity as well. It's just amazing. It's a fluffy lemon meringue to me, so I adore this so much. Also, what's amazing about it, it has a great longevity and sillage, so it will last you all day. You know, I always try to make sure that all the fragrance I'm showing you lasts good. So this one is no exception. Beautiful, beautiful fragrance. Another compliment getter, very feminine. It's very like pure, you know, like a pure woman. I like it. I like it. I'm definitely in the mood for it quite often recently. So yes, Montblanc Signature, fantastic fragrance for women. What do we have next? Narciso, the Red Cube, Narciso Rodriguez Rouge, and this is a beautiful combination of typical Narciso musk with rose, with iris, vanilla, and some tuberose actually. So this is just beautiful. It is slightly powdery, but you get a beautiful dose of rose and vanilla in here. So if you want your typical Narciso mask, but amped up, made more feminine, made very wearable for dates, but also work, business meetings, I think you're gonna adore this one. Actually, let this be the scent of the video. I love this. It's so good. I would say it's quite of a mature one, but it has still some lightness in here. It's not something too powdery or too heavy. The longevity is decent. It's not like the White Cube, which is my personal favorite. It's a little bit less intense, but it's very feminine. It still does last decent. I would say around 6 to 7 hours for sure. So you don't have to worry about it too much. And yeah, if you want something Narciso but make it very feminine, you're gonna love it. So yes, that is Narciso Eau de Parfum Rouge. Lovely one. What do we have next? Next I have, this is actually the other niche fragrance that I have here, and this one unfortunately is a little bit more pricey. I'm sorry, that's actually the only one that it's very hard to find with good price, and that is from Parfums de Marly, and that is Cassili. And I couldn't make this list without it because it's so beautiful. I think it's way more springy than Delina. I mean, Delina is also perfect for spring, don't get me wrong. Also Delina Exclusive and La Rosée, they're all great all-rounders, but this one to me just screams spring for some reason. It's like this beautiful, fruity, mimosa, rosy. We also have sandalwood here, vanilla is just absolutely amazing. If you love peachy, plummy fragrances, you're gonna adore this. It's so, so good. Yummy, just yummy. Very sophisticated in my opinion. Some people say it's, you know, not price worthy, blah blah. I think it actually is, because it does last, it does perform, and it smells so divine. It's almost like a tropical angel to me, you know? If I would compare this fragrance to something, I would say it's a tropical angel. Yeah, there we go. Cassili by Fragrance? No, Parfums de Marly. What am I saying, guys? I think Corona has burned my brain a little bit, but I hope I recover fully. So yeah, next one, I have a fragrance that I completely dismantled. All I have is one part of the bottle which has the juice, and that is Ariana Grande Thank You Next 2.0. And I recently decluttered officially Thank You Next, the original, and this one I love so much more. This is so easy, guys. It's so pretty. It's insane. It has wild strawberry in here, and if you guys don't know, in the part of Europe that I live, wild strawberries are very, very good and amazing and popular in the summertime. It is, of course, that typical sweet Ariana Grande vibe. I would say it's slightly comparable to Ari and the other one that came right after in the pink ball thingy. They're very similar, but this one is stronger. It lasts way better. It has very nice projection for the first 2 hours. Really nice projection. I really like it. I really, truly like it. So I know it might be trashed by some people, but I personally cannot say anything bad about it because it is my absolute favorite at the moment. I only have this small bottle, which again, I just ripped everything off it, but it's fine. I actually keep it in my purse to just refresh myself during the day, and I'm happy. It is such a happy scent, super duper happy scent. So yeah, Ariana Grande Thank You Next 2.0. If you have it available in your country, just get it, guys. Just get it. It's lovely. I'm sure you're gonna use it somehow, some way. You're gonna use it, so it's lovely. All right, and last but not least, we have DKNY Nectar Love. And this is a beautiful honey, fresh, aquatic floral scent. It is absolutely stunning. Oh, so good. It's even actually slightly green. It's really nicely made, guys. Really, really nicely made. And what I love about it, again, even though it's a freshie, it really does last. So you have to check it out. If you love fresh honey accords, you need this in your life. It's so, so beautiful. I really love it. Also, my mom loves it. Even though she's not the biggest fan of honey in her perfumes, she absolutely loves it to bits. So it says a lot to me how versatile and how likable this perfume can be. So Nectar Love, it's a beauty. It's cheerful, it's uplifting, feminine, just amazing. Really, really good one. Again, I don't talk about it enough on my channel, and I really, really should. So Nectar Love, check it out if you can get it. Of course, again, everything that I can find will be linked below. Love, 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 love. So yes, my lovelies, that is it for today. I really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Again, please follow me on Instagram because that is where I am the most active these days. And if you can help, it would be so, so amazing. So yes, thank you in advance, guys. I love you. I hope you're safe. I really hope you're all right. And see you in my next one. Bye.